How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here, and today is going to be a movie collection, and this is going to be on a series of movies that are from a long-running game franchise, and that is Resident Evil. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So I thought I'd go ahead and change things up, show more of our like movie franchise kind of stuff and different things. So I'll be showing eventually other movie stuff. So first up is going to be the CG films, and then we have the live action versions. So first up we have Resident Evil Degeneration. It has stopped raining, so I did turn my lamp on just to get some more light. And this is an original CG motion picture. Get a nice faraway shot. And Degeneration, this is actually pretty good for what it is. It's just a kind of like a side story in a way. I want to say this is excuse me, this mostly takes place in like an airport, and you know, all havoc breaks loose and things like that. I want to say that this is canon to the franchise. This is a look at the Resident Evil 5 video game. Yeah, I believe this is when the 5th one was coming out. Trailers, character profiles. Alright. And then here is the disc. Looks real nice. And as far as quality goes on Blu-ray, pretty good. Yeah, CG in this looks fine. You do have some scenes that kind of look like, you know, it's like from the video game, almost like it's a cutscene. But sometimes, you know, they can be hit and miss, like CG films, but this one's pretty good. You see, it looks like Leon. It's really cool. And then the next one, so this is the first one. And then the next one, which is also an original CG movie, Resident Evil Damnation. And here you see, looks like Leon again and some other characters. I believe that's Chris and Ada, I think. I think it was Ada. It's been a while since I watched it. But this is another good one. And okay, let the story details show up right there. And this one you get like a making of, you get a gag reel. That was pretty funny. Las Plagas Organisms of War featurette, because that was another type of version of the T virus, I think. That yeah, like mutated people where they have like these mouths like open up and things like that. You have the BOWs, bioorganic weapons such as liquors and stuff, which is right there. Alright. And here is the disc. There you see one on the cover. Like, what are you looking at? Another reversible cover on this one. And what I noticed with the CG films is that they just got better as they've gone along. You know, like CG films, they could be very kind of hit and miss, kind of depending on, you know, just kind of how it's done and stuff. But overall, these are really good. Story-wise, they're pretty good too. They really kind of stand on their own. And like I said before, I'm not sure if all of them are canon or if they're just you know, whether it's to the main story or if they're just like a side thing, but for what they are, they're pretty good. So that's the first two. And then next up is the third one. Now, I'm not sure if there's another one after this. Resident Evil Vendetta, or Vendetta. Another original CG motion picture. And this is the Blu-ray bonus disc version, so you get the 2-disc special edition, because I want to say there's a regular one where you don't get the bonus disc. Alright, show the spine. It's a picture. And this is another good one. Another, you know, adventure. You get to follow, you know, Chris Redfield and also Leon. Trying to figure out what the heck is going on. This will not stop. So here is this one, which is the movie and special features. You get commentary, some CG to reality, motion capture, and also you have the bonus disc. So you get some mission briefing, designing the world of Vendetta, and Tokyo Game Show footage, which is really nice. And the BOWs in this and like the ones in the first two, they're pretty good. Really like the different designs in a way. I mean, you do have your classic, you know, like zombies and stuff, but yeah. There you see the dogs, or one of them. Alright, no reversible cover on this one, but you do get two really nice discs. So there's the bonus one, and there's the regular one. You guys a nice wide shot, and I'll get a closer one on that one. So yeah, another really good CG film. Yeah, not sure if there's another one. There could be one in the works or something like that, because Resident Evil, we do have the latest one, or the Resident Evil 7 that came out. Awesome game. And also, you know, waiting for the release of RE3, the remake. Played the demo. Man, that was awesome. Alright, so these are all the CG films. Now there is a 3-pack where it's all three of them put together. Now for Vendetta, I'm not sure if that includes the bonus disc with the other special features. It might just be the one with the movie itself and those features. Like it might just have disc 1 from it. So just so you guys are aware, but yeah, you can get these all in one 3-pack Blu-ray. I want to say there's DVD versions of all these too. Alright, so next up, we are going to look at the live action film starring Mila Jovovich, and also done by Paul W.S. Anderson. Pretty much started it. He didn't direct all of them. I think he wrote some of them but didn't direct, and then others he directed. So first up we have the original Resident Evil. You see Mila Jovovich and Michelle Rodriguez, and this is the Blu-ray version. We do have the DVD of this. I got that shortly after it came out. It's just a regular special edition. There is like another 2-disc, I think, DVD version where you get more extras. And this I found used for pretty cheap. I think this one is, I think, the original steelbook that came out. So this could be pretty hard to find, I think, now. And see, it's got like all this circuitry. And it's got like the red, which is kind of a theme, you know, with the Red Queen and the hive and stuff. And then when you open it up, you have even more of it. Looks really cool. So here is the Blu-ray, and you also get a what's called a Program Alice Activated. It has like it's a bonus disc with other special features. I believe that's on the other edition of the DVD, and they just put it in here. So looks pretty good. And quality-wise, on Blu-ray looks amazing. Looks and sounds really good, especially the music. I remember that song by was it Marilyn Manson? I believe it's called Seizure of Power. When that comes on, you have the battle music. There's other themes that play. The music in this is really good. So yeah, if you can find this edition, you know, for pretty cheap, I say pick it up. It's really nice. There also is re-releases of all these. There's other different steelbooks that you can get. So for the original film, for what it is, it's cool. You know, it does pretty much go and do its own thing. But you know, you have like your zombies and stuff. You do have BOWs eventually show up, and yeah, you know, for what it is, it's pretty fun. And then next up is Apocalypse. This is the Nemesis Steelbook version. And I believe this is like a pop art edition. Because that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, I want to say it's a pop art edition. It looks really nice. Alright, and then here is the spine. So yeah, this is like an older steelbook for the first film, and then this is like a newer one. They all got like newer versions like this. It's got like a real nice matte finish. There's an artist signature. Now there is the backing for this. Oh, sorry, I forgot the camera. So here is the story details here. So the first one takes place in like a underground facility called the Hive. And you follow them, Mila and this group of soldiers, pretty much hired by Umbrella, or they work for Umbrella, and then all these secrets and stuff comes out, and yeah, pretty much follow it from there. And then this one you get commentaries, featurettes, deleted scenes, and then the second one, it goes back to the surface, which is Raccoon City, and you pretty much just see it fall apart. Get to see everything just kind of, it's like one of the later films does it. It's almost like what is it? Is it Dawn of the Dead? Yeah, it's almost like that. So here's a disc. So this is this is just straight up Blu-ray, but there is a version like this. It's just silver, and Mila is on the cover. She's like in blue, and yeah, that one also comes with DVD. But yeah, Apocalypse. And Nemesis himself, he looks pretty cool. I thought it was pretty awesome. It's like the costume, I think, it looks pretty cool for what it is. Excuse me, perfect. And next up we have Extinction. This is the steelbook with the crow on the skull, and this looks really nice. Very well done. Yeah, I want to say these are pop art. Still got another really nice matte finish. Looks really nice. And this one is almost like the Mad Max one, where it takes place in like a desert. And then here's the back. And the third one is pretty much her and a group of survivors traveling, you know, trying to find as much fuel and food as they can, just trying to find sanctuary. You still have zombies, there's more things with Umbrella. You get to see, you know, Wesker. Is he in here? Yes, he is. You also have these things with these scientists, you know, these other, all sorts of betrayals and stuff going on. And on the inside of this is like gold. It's pretty cool. Got that yellowish feel. Then here's the disc. Sorry about that. And then, so you have the first three. And then the fourth one, Afterlife. So all of them are pretty much like their own thing. Do they all tie in? In some ways they do. I would say the first three tie in pretty well. And then the next three are kind of just, kind of like, wait, what? In a way, yeah. You see, I believe that's the Executioner, who's also in one of the games. And the more these go on, you get to see characters from the game show up. Is Leon part of this? Yes. Ada, Barry. There's a disc. There's the Las Plagas. Or Las Paragas. Yeah. And this one takes place in a city at this prison. And eventually you get to like another location which is like where there's like a boat and stuff. This one had a 3D version. This is just a 2D one. The 3D in this is actually not bad. This actually does have a 4K release also. I don't think any of the others do. I don't think, besides Final Chapter, I don't think Retribution does. So I think it's just this one and Final Chapter that do. But Afterlife, it's fine. Also, you do get Claire and Chris Redfield, you know, together. That's pretty cool. And then down to the last two. So next up is the 3D edition of Retribution. And I'm gonna see if I can get it to move. Hopefully you guys can See, that's pretty cool. You have the battlefield moving. And this one, like Afterlife, the 3D version is actually pretty good. Not bad. This one is very trippy. You have like these, almost like this program going on where Alice is being tested. You know, she has all these different abilities. Here's all the special features. You eventually find out more about what Alice is. Just straight going off from the first film, and then so on and so on, and you know, you discover that she has all these abilities. It's like, well, she's powerful. And you know, Umbrella is pretty much just almost in a way testing her. And this one is kind of trippy. This one kind of goes all over in a way. All different stuff, different kinds of stuff happen. So here is the regular special features, and here's the 3D disc. Looks pretty cool. And I want to say this includes the 2D version as well. It should, if I remember correctly, yeah, includes both 2D and 3D versions, so that's cool. And then here's a scene from the battle on the I believe it's like an oil tanker that they're on. Looks real nice. And all of these I found secondhand for all pretty cheap. The Afterlife 3D, I don't think it came with like a slip cover like this one. It's just like the regular case. But that one I have found. I just got the 2D version. I have seen the 3D. It's pretty nice. And then last up, the final chapter, the 4K edition. This one I found used with its cover. And yeah, because I haven't seen this new, not for a long time. Finish the Fight, of course. So yeah, the final chapter. And from what I've read, and also like in interviews and stuff, so apparently this marks the final chapter for this saga of films. So it sounds like it's gonna get like a reboot or something, like I think another saga of movies, for what it sounded like. So here's just one. It just has the movie, and then the regular Blu-ray has the movie and bonus features. You get some interviews with Anderson and Mila. You have a sneak peek at Vendetta, which was coming out at the time, and also includes Explore the Hive. And yeah, and it's pretty cool. You see like the umbrella symbol in the building. That's pretty nice. And here's the regular case. And here are the discs. So the Resident Evil, the Resident Evil, sorry about that, films, for what they are, here's your Blu-ray, here's your 4K. Get a nice contrast. Looks real nice. By the way, quality of the 4K looks great. But be aware that with this film, there was a big thing with, oh man, what was it? Seizure-inducing scenes. Because you get a lot of flashing lights and stuff. So just be very careful if you are going to try and, you know, check out this one. So the last one, just be aware of that. But the Resident Evil movies, I'm going to display these now. For what they are, they're pretty good. You know, they just almost like popcorn films. You know, you just pop them in, enjoy them, have a good time. You do have some serious dark moments. You do have some pretty, you know, comedic moments as well. Action is kind of all over in a way. It can be very hit and miss. You do have a lot of goofy stuff as well. But, you know, for what they are, they're fine. Alright. Yeah, so that does it for our Resident Evil movie collection. So have you seen any of these? Have you played any of the games? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. And yeah, for these movies, music's great, action's cool. You know, stories pretty different all over the place in a lot of ways. You do have your overarching ones, and then you have separate things as well. But yeah, so like the video if you do, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you guys next time.